He separates. He's to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Florida State. Warwick got up third down.
Winky looking Winky. Wants to throw the knockout punch to Warwick. Warwick open. Touchdown. He does a touchdown. He did catch it. Touchdown, Florida State. Oh, Peter Warwick, how'd you do that?
Herman Whitfield to the left side. A hole to the 30. Herman Whitfield to the 30. To the 20. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown up the zone. Herman Whitfield. A 100-yard touchdown.
Here's the snap. Winston rolling right. Throws the pass on the other.
It's caught. It's caught. It's caught.
For the end zone battle. Coleman. Touchdown.
We're doing it for everybody. We're doing it big all over the country, all over the world. And I'm proud. I'm proud to say I'm a Florida State Seminole.
Garner and Old live pregame show for the Southern Miss Florida State game today, Vince. You're not in Tallahassee. Where are you at? Tell the crowd.
No inside info, no contacts, no problem. I am in Statesboro, Georgia. It's a beautiful day, Ryan. I'm sure Tally looks great too, but I am here at the Georgia Southern game. They're playing Alabama Birmingham, and it's going to be a good game tonight. It starts at 6 p.m., but I'm here supporting my daughter. You can see I've got the nice combo of the Florida State hat and the Georgia Southern shirt. Just give you a little bit of ambiance around here. We're in the tailgate lot. I got the Georgia Southern flag. Again, I'm not really adept at flipping the camera around, but we're in this lot here where we got a bunch of RVs and whatnot. We got the tailgate going. Hey, man.
Very nice.
Tell me about Tallahassee.
Weather's beautiful, Vince. The high today is 87, and the kickoff time temperature is 78. It's a nice day. It's very, very beautiful. I tell you this, on the way in, right when you hit the Perry exit, man, like on the highway, every tree on the side of the road is down. Every single one. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I've heard actually. Some of the contacts we do have mentioned on their way back from the LSU game last week that I-10 was it's like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it looks like a bomb went off right around Perry, which is crazy.
Right.
And then in Tallahassee, by the time you get about 10 miles outside Tallahassee, there's nothing. It's all good.
Well, yeah, I know there's a number of fundraisers going on, and I know our friends at Jeff Cameron Show put together a fundraiser yesterday to bring in food for the Second Harvest food bank. And if you haven't done that, if you haven't helped out with that already, please do that. That's just a fantastic cause. And I know he said this over and over again, and it's true. 100% of your money goes toward that food.
Yeah, I like it. But Vince, I know this is a little bit of a laugher, or hopefully it will be a laugher today against Southern Miss. But you know what? We hopefully get to see some backups play today. And I know my prediction was 55-14. I think yours was 52-14. So we'll see who's closer. I got pretty darn close last week against LSU, picking the score. So, Vince, we're about 7-8 hours from kickoff still. But what's your feeling right now? Are you feeling better, worse, or the same?
No, I mean, I still feel the same. I mean, it's really all about how quick a turnaround on a short week, and how quickly the team gets the attention of the opposing force, right? So, one thing that I will say about Norvell is that, and the staff in general, is that the team tends to be ready, man. And I'm not saying they're going to be perfect, because you're never going to get that, but. I don't think we're going to have any, like back in the old days, even with Jimbo, whatever, you'd have games against opponents that you should, whitewash. And the first quarter and a half to 2 quarters would be like, man, what is going on? Yeah, I'm not saying we're not going to have some moments, but we might.
Yeah, back then with Jimbo, it was kind of a result of that very methodical, slow offense. So you would spend, 15, 20 minutes, it felt like, on the first drive of the game. And then afterwards, if you don't come up with the points, well, you're almost done with the quarter. So, a little bit different days now. Yes, I mean we expect quick
Yeah,
points.
I was to say that like they did not have the attitude of domination.
Yeah, so it was great when Florida State was moving the ball down the field in that offense, but the second it stalled, it felt like it was going to be an eternity before we got back on the field. So good day. By the way, Vince, are you gonna hate watch Miami Texas A&M today at 3:30?
Oh, I am. If you've been following on social media at all, there's been quite a few jabs at the Miami fan base already today
Yeah.
about showing up for games unless it's the Knowles.
Yep.
And we understand that. I mean, we are their main rival, right? And that's the way it should be. But, I have a feeling tonight, Ryan, that you're going to see a packed house at Doak Campbell.
Yeah, anytime the student section gets sold out for a game, you kind of think that usually applies pretty well for how many people plan on attending in the game just overall. So I'm excited about that. I guess my biggest thing I'm looking forward to is seeing the backups. I'm looking forward to seeing Brock Glenn and Heike Williams in there, and more Destin Hill. I want to see a lot more Destin Hill today. So any of your key things you're looking forward to before we kind of give our final thoughts?
Yeah, I think that, like I said, I think the main thing is I'm interested to see how they come out, because that was a big game last weekend, and this is a veteran team, right? They're very businesslike, and seeing them come out, I think it can tell us something about the type of focus this team has, just in general.
For sure, yeah. I think if you see them come out in the first quarter and we get 21 points in the first quarter, pretty safe to assume the game's going to be over at halftime. You hope you don't have any kind of, hangover from the last game and stumble out the gate. But I really feel like we're going to score pretty quick and pretty often. Was just at Garnet and Gold before I got here, Vince, and the place is packed. A lot of people buying merchandise, so really exciting stuff. Actually, disappointed about one thing, Vince.
What's that?
They no longer are doing. Remember the old True Seminole line of shirts? I don't know when they stopped doing that, but they don't do it anymore.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a few years since
I think it was like 21.
True Seminole shirts. Yeah, it's been a while.
But yeah, overall, I'm excited about the game. We're going to head out to the stadium here in a little bit from the hotel. But Vince, I know you're going to be spending the day with your daughter. Are you actually going to be in the stadium with her, or is she separate with the students and everything?
She's probably going to be sitting with the students, but we have some good seats to watch the game, and we also spent time at the. Somebody said, "Go Knowles!" I think.
A lot of Florida State fans in the Georgia Southern parking lot.
But we went to the Georgia Southern equivalent of Garnet and Gold, and I spent quite a bit of money there. One of the things being this flag that's waving behind me here.
Nice.
Just before we close it out, I also want to mention two things. First thing, when we pulled in and parked and started to set up, Shannon and I got to meet the athletic director.
Oh, nice.
Who took who took time away from his busy schedule to introduce himself and talk with us. It was amazing.
Very cool.
And then it was awesome. And then I forgot. Oh, the second thing is, hey, if you're following me on social media, you know that there's a big momentum going right now with sending the Chiefs to the away games.
Send them all the damn time.
Send Chiefs all the damn time. Get on it. Email the AD. Email the president. That's what I'm about.
Well, Vince, it's been a pleasure. Again, 55-14 is my pick. 52-14 is your pick. We will, for everyone watching out there, we're going to be doing a live reaction post-game immediately following the end of the game. I'm talking like within seconds of the end of the Florida State game. I'll be in Doak doing the live reaction. So please subscribe. That way you don't miss a thing when we react to what hopefully will be a big win today. But Vince, any final words?
Ryan, what's the benefit of subscribing?
Well, you A, never miss a show, and B, if we get to a certain number of subscribers, I think it was 2,000, we're going to go ahead and raffle off a pair of Miami tickets with a parking pass. So
Man,
like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and let's get there.
let's go. Gatta and go Knowles.
Go Knowles. Scar and Old, no inside info, no contacts, no problem. Hey, Vince, have yourself a fantastic day up there.
You too, brother. Go Knowles. Gatta.
Go Knowles.